Guys, how are you today? I hope you guys are doing great. And today you're gonna create a O-part weaving. Some of you guys already have experience um, about paper weaving, but some of you guys maybe don't have. So just I like to create this O-part paper weaving. So we don't need a lot of materials. If you have a color paper looks like this, you can have a color paper, any kind of color paper, but you know what? I prefer complementary colors. So I have this one looks like a bluish, but right now I'm holding my purple color paper, construction paper, and yellow paper. They're the complementary colors. Those colors are opposite side of on the color wheel. Now, if you don't have a color construction paper, you can use just a regular white paper. You can use this one to decorate with markers or crayons. Doesn't matter. You can just color, design your paper, and you can use it. So let's go find out how to create this. Hello guys, before we move on to our project, I'd like to introduce a couple words. Loom is very important. Loom is a frame that holds your thread. You can have a wooden frame or they can have, there's machines too. Okay, so the vertical thread we call rope. Now, on the vertical thread, we have to go through under and over with a long thread that we call weft. Remember, three words, very important word, loom, warp, and weft. So now we're gonna move on to our project. So if you have a paper like this, you can use this one. And also I told you, you can use a white paper for your sketchbook or doesn't matter, any kind of papers works. So if you have a white paper, then you don't have a construction paper, you can use crayon. I peel off my crayon. You can just color this one. Easily you can color. If you want to go easy way, or if you want to use a marker, you can color or design some fancy designs. Or doesn't matter, you can color, just make it. Okay guys, now you have a paper like this, right? And we're gonna fold this paper hamburger way, the sure fat way. Okay, now on the top about inch, you can use a ruler to check on both sides and make a mark. 1 inch mark, 1 inch mark here. If you want to, you can connect these dots, make a line. You can fold here. This one is the stop line. When you cut, you have to stop right there. Okay, now we're gonna fold this one more time. Here we go. This one is my center. Now, if you want to make this style, we're gonna start from the center. I'm gonna make, don't connect, just give a little space in between those two lines, okay? I'm gonna put line like that. Next one. Here we go. Gonna just put the skinny one there. We're gonna add one more line. So total I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines. Now grab your scissors. You're gonna, this one is my closed side, okay? I'm gonna just go follow the line. Stop on the stop line. Make sure don't cut. Try not to pass the stop line. Here we go. When you are done, you might miss some lines like me. That's fine. We're gonna just open it gently. It looks like this when you're done cutting. Now I'm gonna just stretch this one. Now we're gonna just work on this side. With your blue paper or other paper, I ask you to have two paper like this, right? Now the orange complementary color is blue color. So now I have these blue paper strips. I just cut straight lines. Do you see this one? If you put this one all together, it's about same size paper. I just cut straight lines. Do you see that? Now with this one, we're gonna weave. So if you guys remember, it's under and over technique. So we're gonna go start with the under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Now what do you have to do? You have to press this one, push this one up. Next one, we started under. Now we have to go opposite way. So we're gonna start from over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. We have to push back. The next one, you can go under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. Push back. Then you're gonna continue this one all the way on to the bottom part. The last one is always hard. So if you have just a little space, trim down your paper. If you have a too wide one, trim it so you can make a skinny one so you can fit in there. So when you are done, it looks like this. So have fun. We're gonna fold this paper again. Remember, right? Hamburger fold. Then what do we have to do? We have to fold on the top about inch. Now, before we add a diagonal line, but this time you can freely add a wavy line. Doesn't matter. Does it have to match? No. Okay. When you're done putting lines, you can use scissors to cut the line. Do you have to stay on the line? If you just slightly miss, that's fine. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see all of your different weaving designs. Okay, open it. Since you have a pencil line showing, I would like to flip over so I can use the clean side. Now you have to make this one is what we made, right? And we have to make webbed that goes long way under and over and under and over. I'm gonna use my paper, cut paper strips about. You can go straight lines. You can add a straight lines, paper strips, or since you have a wavy design, you can have a wavy lines too. Let's see how it looks. Here we go. So I'm gonna start. I have about three straight strips, and I will use first straight one. I will start from under, and next one is go over, under, over, under, over, under. And when you are done, please make sure you push back. Now, next line, you started the first one, you started under, so next one goes over, right? Over, opposite side, over, under, over, under, over. Make sure you push back. And I have one more straight line. I'm gonna go under because I started over, right? So under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Do you see this one? Now I'm gonna try wavy ones. Do you see wavy? Worked. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over, under, over, under, over, under, push back. Now next one, I'm gonna go under, over, under, over, under, over, under. I'm gonna push back. And then other one, over, under, over, under, over, under. If you ends up a little space, that's a fine. Or you can move around your paper so you can find the best place. Now I'm gonna go over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. I have one more, so I'm gonna go under, over. Come on, paper. Hopefully I can come out. The bottom, the last piece is always a hard one to put. So if you have a hard time, just you can trim a little bit, okay? Your paper, you can trim a little bit so you can have a little easy access. I'm almost there. Woohoo! Yes, I got it. So, can you see the difference? The straight straps and then wavy straps. It's your choice, okay? You can create your wavy lines, both wavy lines, or you can have a straight lines, or you can have something looks like this too.